Do I ever ice my arm? No. I've never iced my arm. So you have to understand about ice, it's a stressor. So when you put ice on your skin, when you put ice on a part of your body, you're shrinking the cells, you're stressing the cells, you're restricting blood flow. It's creating a stress on the body. Now it's intended to reduce inflammation, but that's supposed to reduce visible inflammation. That's the only time you would use ice. If your ankle is swollen and you can see it's ballooned up and there's a lot of actual inflammation, you maybe could touch it and it's puffy, like ice is probably a decent idea at some point in that recovery process. Now there's a lot of different kind of technicalities of when you might do it. If you do it and you combine it with heat, do you contrast, what do you do there? But if there's no visible inflammation, if there's no injury, if it's just the natural inflammation that you would have from pitching or from doing an exercise or whatever, that's the body's way of recovering and actually building itself back up. So you don't want to restrict the blood flow there. So when pitchers ice their elbow after a start, if there's no visible inflammation, you're restricting the blood flow, you're restricting the flow of fluid into the joint. So not only do you not get the blood flow, the benefits, you stress the cells more, and you also don't get the fluid into the joint to help recover the tendons and the ligaments that you have to have, your collagen and other things. There's a lot that I don't want to get too technical on here about, but you need to be able to move the joint the day after a lot, get some fluid into it to help repair those soft tissues. And when you ice, it just delays that process, in addition to adding more stress to that tissue, because ice is a stressor. So yeah, I would not recommend icing unless there's visible swelling, visible inflammation, or there's some sort of injury and pain and you're using it for a pain modulation, because if there's pain, then you're not going to be pitching anytime soon, most likely. So you can delay the recovery process a little bit because you're trying to modulate the pain. But those are my thoughts on icing your arm after you pitch.